Let's practice predicting products with a single replacement reaction. I went ahead and pasted over here on the side the metal activity series because that'll help us make these determinations. Remember, for a single replacement reaction to happen, the free metal has to be more reactive, has to be higher on the list. So the first thing with single replacement reactions is to decide, does it happen? So for number one, I want to know, is Al higher on the list than Cu? So let's find them. There's Al, and there's Cu. Since Al, aluminum, is more reactive than copper, this reaction will happen. What will happen is that aluminum and copper will switch places. We'll have copper, and then when we put aluminum and nitrate together, we drop and swap to get this formula. And then we need to balance the equation. Because we have 2 here and 3 here of those nitrates, they're both going to go to 6. And this is our correct answer for this predicting products for this reaction. Let's look at number 2. First thing we have to decide is, does the reaction happen? Let's find nickel. I'm going to mark them with blue this time. And calcium. Calcium is much higher on the list. In fact, it's high enough that it reacts with water. So this does not happen. I'm going to say no reaction. And that's it. Let's look at number 3. We've got Rb. You might notice Rb is not on the list. And you might also notice that there are more metals than exist on this list. But we will consider that any metal not shown here is so low in activity, it's not going to participate in these reactions. So Rb is not on the list. It has to be lower than barium. So this is another no reaction. Let's practice one more. We have iron and copper. So this reaction does happen. We end up with copper by itself and then iron going with sulfate. Here's the problem. Iron is one of those metals that has multiple oxidation states. And I did not give you any information on whether it would make iron 2 or iron 3, the most common forms of iron. So if I don't give you any information, as long as you pick a valid charge, like you can't pick iron 18, but pick something that really exists, then I will accept it. So if I said I made iron 2, I would have FeSO4. If I said I made iron 3, I would have Fe2SO4 3. For the first one, it's already balanced. For the second one, we would have to do 3, 3, 2. I would accept either answer as correct. So don't freak out when you come to one of those metals. Just pick a real charge for it. Don't make one up. Look them up or think about what most of them you've dealt with enough that you know. +2 is probably a safe bet for most of them. If you know which one is the most common, like silver is almost always +1, then use which is most common. Mostly I just want you to practice being able to see if this is realistic or not, because you guys know how to drop and swap and you know how to make formulas and you know how to balance equations. But I want you to be able to tell me, does the reaction happen?